All new at 8 o'clock, 84-year-old grandfather is trying to get back home to Ohio after he says he was stranded at a motel in Tempe. He says his son, who he was traveling with, left him with no money. Monica Garcia talked to him today.
And now I'm stranded here and waiting to get away out of here somehow.
84-year-old Gerald Goins has been calling the studio-sized motel room in Tempe home for several months. Even though it's small, he says it was enough room for him and his son Andy. But last week, his son up and left.
I went to the doctor's office and I went and picked up, and finally, after maybe an hour or 2 hours, I got a ride to come here and he was gone.
Gerald says all that was left in his motel room was this handwritten note from his son with instructions on how he's supposed to take care of himself.
Just looking bewildered, and handed me this note and his EBT card and said he didn't understand what was going on.
April Alt manages the motel and says she has never seen anything like this happen.
The son was his primary caregiver. Took him to all of his medical appointments, did his food, did all of his money, everything, and then on the 8th of September he left him at the doctor's office. And when Gerald came out of the doctor, his son was gone.
The retired truck driver who has a heart condition and needs help walking around says it was his son's idea to come to Arizona, but that he's been paying for everything through his retirement, which he doesn't know how to access.
But being cooped up like this is hard for me.
April says Gerard is now weeks behind in payment, and she's doing what she can to help him get home to his family in Zanesville, Ohio.
It's just so sad. It really is.
In the meantime, Tempe police say they are aware of what happened to Gerald, but their hands are tied because he's not in immediate danger. April says she also reached out to Adult Protective Services. Gerald does still have his EBT card and has been surviving on whatever food he can purchase at the gas station next door to the motel. In Tempe, Monica Garcia, Arizona's Family.